Hello, I'm Jack from TheJackSmit.com. I can't be bothered sort of rigging up the full rig to do this because this is literally just broken. But Spider-Man, what the hell happened? So the news literally broke minutes ago that Tom Holland is going to continue appearing in the MCU after all. Disney and Sony have just put out a joint statement saying that they have agreed terms on one more film in the Spider-Man Homecoming franchise, as well as an appearance for Spider-Man, the character, to appear in a future Marvel Studios film a little bit later down the line. We don't know what that film's going to be yet, but we do know July 16th, 2021 is when this new Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, whatever they end up calling it, is going to release. What we do know is Sony have been a little bit protective of the character. They obviously had the big tiff with Disney back in August regarding the deal to use Spider-Man in the MCU. And it really did come down to the wire. They actually made a dispute public. The fan outcry really did sort of amplify tensions that little bit more regarding whether we were going to get another reboot of the character, whether we were going to lose Tom Holland as Spider-Man himself, or whether we were just going to see the same characters but just adjunct to the MCU in terms of whether they're actually going to be able to reference the events of Infinity War, the events of Endgame, obviously that big cliffhanger at the end of Far From Home where it gets revealed that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and the return of J. Jonah Jameson, which they capitalise on the marketing for the digital release over in America this week. We talked about it on Talking Split About Film early today as I film this, because we're going to try and get this out as soon as we humanly can, which is why I'm not lav-mic'd or anything like that. But this is genuinely a big win for fans. Now, obviously, is this more to close the arc on the character? Because they have said that this is a nice trilogy of films that they want to sort of end. And on top of that, we get more Tom Holland, we get more Zendaya, we get to see the budding romance between Happy Hogan and Aunt May, which I thought was one of the best things of Far From Home. But that's the best I can sort of surmise at this moment in time. We're getting a sequel out in 2021. Disney will have production control on it, Sony to distribute, and this is a genuine eye-opener because all of this is going on as Sony are going all in on their own universe of films. We got news yesterday that they were developing a take on Madam Web for their own Marvelverse. Obviously, we know Andy Serkis is going to be directing Venom 2. They are going all in on their own films, hoping that they can use the money they're going to make from the box office on this film and develop further properties of their own. Obviously, Spider-Verse was kind of like the key to that, and we know we're getting more Spider-Verse, which is awesome. I think this is just Sony saying, look, we've been listening to the fans. We know they've got a little bit angry and agitated over the last sort of 6-7 weeks while this dispute's been ongoing. And it's got to a point now where Disney just said, look, we're going to take our box office revenue back. We're just going to make it 50-50, as it was said. Sure, it sucks that we've not committed to any more films beyond this, because obviously Feige has got his big master plan for Phase 4 and beyond. But we're getting more Tom Holland. And Tom Holland's arguably he's grown on many people as sort of like the best Spider-Man we've had on screen. I mean, we've had Tobey, who was decent. We've had Andrew Garfield, who was underrated, not just as Spider-Man, but as an actor as well. He's got some good films behind him now. But we're getting more Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and we get to see him complete the story that he's sort of begun over these last 2 films. I'm personally really happy that this agreement has been reached between the 2 studios. And on top of that, like I say, it means that I think we know what's going to be headlining Birthday Marathon 2021. Am I right? Plus, it also another little point of note to sort of mention. This whole all the characters under one roof, it's kind of what Stan Lee wanted. He wanted all of his characters under the same umbrella without all the studios. So this isn't just a win for fans. This is a win for Disney. This is a win for Sony. This is a win for the film industry in general. Both studios can hold on to their most beloved property, and they can continue to not only merchandise the hell out of it, but they can make some brilliant films in the process as well. So, I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, this What the Hell Happened. This is like an emergency episode that we just sort of like quickly put together, edited. The Journal will return on October the 13th with our first of the many year-in reviews that we're going to be doing. It's a nice little piece on how the exhibitors have done this year and sort of the developments that they've sort of put into place over the last sort of 12 months or so. Very satirical, very spicy. If you thought that Queen's Corgi one was spicy, then you ain't seen nothing yet. And of course, we did mention it on the podcast this morning. Far From Home is out on digital and Blu-ray over in America. It's going to be out on DVD here in the UK in about, I don't know, just over a month, I think. Can't remember the date off the top of my head. But future me in the edit, flash it up somewhere around here. Thank you. But that's kind of it for this emergency What the Hell Happened. As you can tell by the handheld camera work, we weren't meant to be filming one of these today. I'm not even mic'd up properly, but I need to get this out as soon as possible. So until October 13th for the next episode of The Journal goes out, I've been Jack from TheJackSmit.com, and that was What the Hell Happened.